Wagwan manze, welcome to the Godha Tena podcast. Godha ini episode dos. So to go back again. Yeah bana, the one and only Kamlesh. Apparently bado sina panel. Hata tujakuwa tukitafuta. But anyway, welcome everybody manze in these times of kupigania for freedom manze. Yeah, that's why all black. Check man, we stay true. Hadi those colors, tumetoa hadi bracelets. Hadi those colors zimaanishe kitu. Kuna kitu kama hiyo tunavaa manzi. But anyway, patriotism all the way. And yeah, apparently leo tunaongelea finance bill bwana. And feel like kila mtu amepatiana opinion yake kwa finance bill.
So, opinion yako tukianza. What's your opinion?
We shouldn't have any bill that is presented to the Kenyan people that is aimed at taxing them more.
Yeah.
At no point in proven history has any country ever paid its debts through overtaxation or even created a prosperous economy through overtaxation.
Yeah.
If they were truly trying to create a prosperous Kenya, they'd lower the taxes. They'd make business easier to execute in this country. So at no point unafaa uniambie mimi ati na kutax over 30% of what I earn cause nataka tulipe deni zetu. Yet in those 2 years or in the last 11 months, you've taken over is it 3 or 4 trillion? Trillion in debt. Yet you condemned Uhuru for taking debts. What was your campaign promises, Mr. El Presidente?
Na before to enter to that, nini sources of income ya gavana kwanga gani za gava juu taxation inaka do the major sources of income pali gavoto ado zao.
Unajua, first of all we have to look at why tax the Kenyan public. To provide services, to have a public sector. Sindio? That is civil servants, that is everybody. Taxes are part and parcel of a working democracy and republic. But overtaxation is a whole other thing. Taxes and government revenue comes from parastatals, nini, all those things. But mainly, the main source of revenue for the Kenyan government ni taxes. Because it used to be export of raw materials na nini. What do we export anymore?
Industrialization.
What are we industrialized with? We have companies moving out of Kenya because this is a very difficult market to do business in. You have Coca-Cola recently rolling back on plans to expand in Kenya because the business environment is not conducive. And that's the whole aspect of it. That's the whole thing. And uki create a tax regime and you overpower the legislature. First of all, that before tuende hapo. When was the last time we had a president controlling parliament like this? When was the last time we had a president that actually goes out of his way to buy MPs so that they can actually never oppose his legislature?
Kwanza first of all, wamepass your finance bill. I think how many MPs voted yes?
105. 115 voted no. And 204 voted yes. Those 204.
Walitoka
Nyinyi, you are the traitors we see. And I said this yesterday. Okay, you're the traitors. We see you, we recognize you, and you are the traitors. Nyinyi ndio watu, you're equal to the chiefs wenye walipatiana Mau leaders, the Mau fighters. You're the chiefs that walipatiana kina Washosho, kina Dedan Kimathi, ni nyinyi. You are the traitors to our plight for freedom. You should have listened to the public. 54 million people will suffer because 204 of you did not have courage. You did not have the balls to stand for what is right.
So
You were whispering in parliament, hizo yes zenu. Mbona unge shout? But we have your names. Tulizi note, and trust you me, we have your numbers. This will not go well into the night. We will not go peacefully into the night. We guarantee you. Hii kitu ni nyinyi mtalipa.
Yeah, and recently tuliona pia baba alisema he was very proud, a proud father.
Yeah.
Kuna this young generation ikitake it to the streets like bila kuambiwa na msee, it's like they are awakening.
Unajua kitu hiko, and I have said this before, man. Shout out to the Black Code Fire Fraternity. I've said this before on my shows. So, we need people to be angry enough to fight for their rights. We need people to actually be angry enough to stand up and say, I know what my rights are. I know what is required of me. And you will push me no further. I know my rights. I am not ignorant. Mimi, najua pali. We went to school. Tukasoma. Tukaambiwa pata A, pata nini. Kazi zitapatikana. Ziko wapi? Why do you think so many youths were available to go demonstrate on a weekday?
Yeah, na wanasema ti purpose of finance bill. Ita benefit like the future generation.
How?
Sindio?
How? Like show me the infrastructure to that happening.
Yeah, and also
what does 800 million yenye waliita nini? Undisclosed ama ni nini? That secret 800 million that you had put in that finance bill.
Yeah.
Why are you taxing pads? Actually, you should be making pads free. The same way you all hand out condoms for free in institutions, you should be doing the same with pads. But who are you? Who are you? Ongeza taxes.
Unajua shida si inakuanga gani? I say like, for example, if it ni they raise taxes by 100%, alafu wana
kata 30 na wana take credit.
And they take credit.
Ona venye na wajali.
Amewafanyia favors, ndio.
That is why we are saying, do not amend, reject. We are not taking 30% wins. It is a no from us all as Kenyans. It is a no. We will not abide by all this fear mongering and fear of the government that you have sold to the older generation. Simli tufungia kanisa, hamtaki tuingie huko tukipigwa na polisi. Tuliingia Java. Hiyo ndio kanisa yetu sasa.
Yeah, and what do you think about this iconic photo of Rio de Janeiro?
Cheki, first of all,
yeah.
Shout out to mwenye alinio Rio de Janeiro. Godha tena. Sawa, godha tena hiyo riba. And I feel like that is a symbol of our plight for freedom as young people.
Joe.
We need that immortalized as a statue next to Dedan Kimathi to symbolize the fight we are fighting today. We are the ones fighting for the future generations.
Yeah, tumeona kitu haras.
We lost Rex yesterday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Was he armed?
No.
Did he attack you?
Zijo.
Yet you shot him. Huyo polisi si jina yake iko nje. Wamepost hadi namba ya mtoto wako. Anasomea hadi namba.
Hadi mtoi.
Hadi pale mtoto wake anasomea na jina. Everything about you has been released to the public.
They know where to find you.
It is not a threat. It is a fact. You live among us, yet you treat us like we do not exist or have rights. Why? I say this, and this is, in my opinion, a clear warning to those in power.
Yeah.
revolutions never start as revolutions. They start as people fighting for a cause. And those leaders disrespect the people and the cause they fight for. They feel like they are in control. Moi aliwaambia nini? You are but custodians of power. Power lies with the people.
Power belongs to the people.
Always.
Yeah.
It's always belong to the people. It always lies with the people. When the people decide that you no longer have that power, you no longer do.
So kitu ya kwanza tena about this government ni wanasema hii revolution is not about finance bill peke yake. It's about ni noticing is it the corruption ya government. It's
yes.
Like
the police.
The police like juu wametubeba ufala for
a long time.
Yeah, for a long time. So like
for a very long time. And the thing is,
yeah,
we are tired of existing in a corrupt society, in a society that doesn't serve us, yet you tell us that this is for our own benefit. We are tired.
Yeah. And
we can get the services without the corruption. We do not want kanjos in our cars. We do not want police in our cars. Unaingia kwa gari yangu kama nani? We do if nipatie fine, I'll go to court. Hatutaki hiyo ati kidogo. Yet mimi mwenye unategemea unasema serikali haikulipi, unategemea mimi nikupatie hongo, wewe kama polisi, mimi ndio unakuja kuchapa, unaniua nikiandamana kufaitia rights zako na watoto wako na bibi yako. You're shooting us because you have guns. We are more than you. That is not a threat, it is a fact.
it's a fact, yeah.
We the people are more than you. If we decided to march tomorrow, and shout out to the 7 days of rage that are coming up, we are courageous because we can be. Because we know our rights. Kuna kitu hapa ati unaogopa serikali till when? Till when? Till ukufe njaa? Till you have nothing? Baba yangu alitoka hapa amefikisha hapa. Sasa unataka kunirudisha kwenye baba yangu alitoka. Aje. You cannot sell us to the Europeans, bwana. We cannot come to terms with a bill that is IMF focused. That is focused on taking out Kenyan wealth and handing out to the Europeans and your American lords. Wewe enda ukakalia hiyo kiti huko.
And did Ruto discuss, ali reveal nini the contents za trip yake venye alienda ku visit Maju?
When? Acha nikwambie hapa ndio unajuanga,
yeah.
Wakenya wamechoka. Yeah. Hadi KQ ilitoa statement ikisema by the way umsi alidanganya.
Yeah.
It is way cheaper to travel na KQ kuliko chenye alienda nayo. Because the truth is it is cheaper.
Yeah.
That was just stunting, bro. Ilikuwa kustunt. Na hii ni pesa yetu. And as we say this,
yeah.
Okay. How many hospitals don't have proper facilities? How many people are in the street starving? How many of these police officers are underpaid? When doctors strike, unawaambia utawafuta kazi. The same doctors that you rely on to cure your people. How many corruption cases have we seen since this regime came in? How many cases of abuse of power have we seen from this regime? It's been 2 years, by the way. No, let me say this. It's been 12 years of Ruto. Because people keep thinking that this man has only been in power for 2 years. This man was the deputy president in the previous regime.
For 10 years.
For 10 years. It's not like he's been out of power. He's just gotten a promotion.
A promotion to a higher power.
To the power now.
To the...
Okay, there is no... And when you were told, Uhuru aliwaambia nini? He told you, mtanikumbuka.
He warned you.
He warned you.
Alijua mtu ameacha hapo ni nani? Na yeye ndo alikuwa anamjua.
He knew. He's been in power for 12 years now. Yet he seems like he's acting like he's never been there. Now because I can enact. No. The power belongs to the people. You're but a custodian.
Yeah, and this may to lead to the next question. Sindio?
Uh-huh.
What's your take for those white people when you come to visit? Check your ability pass you are.
Let's say to those white people,
Yeah.
say what they are. We had US congressmen
Yeah.
in parliament yesterday observing the parliament bill being passed. I ask you this. Will the US Congress allow Kenyan MPs to go observe them
Good question.
while they amend their health bills, while they discuss or pass bills that are crucial and vital to their country? Will they allow you?
That's a good question.
If you can allow foreigners, mbona mnatuwekea polisi tukitaka pia si kuja kuona parliament?
Wametokea ukuta.
Why the hostility towards your own people yet causing up to foreigners? These are habits of traitors. These are habits of collaborators. We want our freedom. We understand, we have grown up tukiona maendeleo. Hatuoni maendeleo yote na hii regime. Revolutions never start as such, but we are seeing the creation of one. The 7 days of rage that have been planned are actually the perfect way.
Yeah.
Because if you cannot listen to us 2 days a week, we shall come to you every day. We shall call you. We shall text you. Ukichange number tutajua.
Yeah, tuseme for example,
And we shall update the new number.
tuseme for example, kawe ni MP, area yako, wali demonstrate wakakushow vote no, sindio?
Now we vote yes.
And you voted yes.
How?
You know, I mean, oku listen to
Your people.
your people.
You
yeah.
do not represent them.
Yeah.
So they are in their rights to say that this constituency should go into fresh elections because our MP does not speak for us. The vote that you cast there was not yours. It was the voice of your people. Yet it was contrary to what your people wished.
Or
Question yourself.
or tuseme hivi, governor act on its own interests.
Of course.
Over the people's.
Of course. No,
Yeah.
not even the politicians.
Yeah.
You see, kuna kwanga the 3 arms of government.
Yeah.
Ni nini?
Legislature.
Legislature
Judiciary.
na executive.
Yeah.
When the executive is in bed with the legislature, it will bully the judiciary. What has been happening lately? That's why you see lawyers coming out. Even them demonstrating.
Even lawyers.
Because you've infringed all the arms of government. You're trying to solidify power. When you have MPs coming out and saying, Ruto does not take advice. He advises his advisors on how to advise him. When you have people saying that, what next?
Is my advisor.
he advises his advisors on how they can advise him.
Like think kama mimi, like
One mind cannot have every solution.
yeah.
That's why you delegate. Good leaders delegate. Kibaki wasn't a good leader because he was amazing at everything. But look at his cabinet. It functioned. His cabinet worked. Was there corruption? Of course. But were they working for the good of the people? Yes, they were. And did Kenya prosper and move forward? Yes, they did. Why is it so difficult for people to realize that that wealth that you create through those corrupt means that you're trying to 800 millionaires confidentially can be acquired through good policies?
Yeah.
for every citizen, not just for you. What kind of selfishness is that you want you, only you and your kin to be prosperous? What kind of selfish thinking is that? Huyu ni kupe. I swear. Huyu ni kunguni.
In the beginning umesema for business to thrive, lazima lower the taxes.
Of course. Why, let me ask you this. Why do all businesses want to operate in Dubai?
Taxes are
Why
low.
do people want to be employed in Dubai? They have no income tax. Pale hivyo ukienda you make $1 million, you will end up with about 900 plus of your own money in your account, because it is your money. The minute you have any institution trying to over-regulate or regulate its borders, they're trying to do something wrong. There is no environment where over-regulation led to prosperity. It's just a simple fact. You overtax the country, businesses run away. They run to our neighbors.
Yeah, inali losing to deals legit unapata.
Yeah.
Unasikia wame move to Tanzania.
Of course.
Yeah. Ndio hiyo hakuna inenwe venye ita promote economy.
There is no way.
Yeah, tuna need more investors.
We need to look like a lucrative area.
Yeah.
For business to thrive, and not even foreign investors. For our own businesses, we can thrive by investing in ourselves.
Yeah.
We have institutions that can mature up to invest in the Kenyan market, and we can create an ecosystem that SMEs can thrive to become blue chip companies. Zetu tu hapa, where we create an environment yenye nifiti. But inaonekana, with the finance bill being enacted as it is being, that is not the goal of this regime. It is not. They do not have the goodwill of the Kenyan people at heart. This is a very selfish regime that is centered towards consolidation of power for them to loot as much as possible. That is my honest opinion. Because what did Babu say? Si walikuwa kwa nina Boniface Mwangi. Each MP got 30 million. 30 million. Uko na ngapi? And their constituencies.
Each MP got 30 million.
Yes.
Imagine.
Sir.
Yeah.
In their constituencies, bwana. Ndiyo. The thing is, if you're buying parliament in your first term, in your first year, what do you expect? What do we expect from you by your 4th year? Tell us.
Total control.
In your 2nd year, you and your deputy are fighting. Your 2nd year. Because he recognizes there's something wrong. You have people marching every year that you've announced the finance bill. Every year, you have people protesting. What's next? I wonder. Listen, I wonder.
You wonder.
You know?
Yeah.
Wanatumada. Me ni Bambi. At no point is this okay. Something has to give. Something has to change. Imminently. Sahi.
So umesema Tuesday tunatokea maandamano.
Tuesday maandamano. Kama kawaida.